Alright, so once again, hello guys and welcome back to another of our amazing classes about the deep web, the complete introduction. So in today's class, we are gonna talk about deep web marketplaces and ways that you will buy products on the deep web. The first thing that you guys will need to know is that the deep web or the Tor browser, everything that is around the deep/dark web, is made to be and stay anonymous. So the way that you are buying stuff on this kind of market is also made to be and stay anonymous. This is why you will typically, in 99.999% of times, will not use your credit card. Because if a marketplace asks you for a credit card, you will definitely gonna get hacked all your credit card informations. So never put any of your bank, credit card, or any information on any deep web marketplaces. On those marketplaces, you will use an anonymous way of paying for the goods that you are buying. Let's say you are buying a television on the deep web. You are gonna pay anonymously for this television. How you will pay for it? Well, you will pay with cryptocurrency. And this is what this course will be about. We are gonna talk about cryptocurrencies, and in the next parts of in the next classes, we're gonna talk how to buy it, how to make purchases, and how to navigate on marketplaces. So let's start. So as I said, what's a cryptocurrency? The first thing is that it's an internet-based medium of exchange. What does it mean? It simply means that it's a way to make purchases on the internet or in any, especially on internet. This type of currency became very, very popular around it came to life in 2009 with the Bitcoin, and became very, very popular in the years that followed because of its anonymity and the fact that you can't really retrace a transaction, because once again it's really anonymous, and the way that it's made, you have public keys, you have private keys, and all this creates something that adds anonymity to every transaction. Well, it gives anonymity to every transaction because you will never have a name, you will never have an address or whatever, and it's really, really a anonymous transaction. What brings us to the second point, which is it's not controlled by any central authority. So how it can stay anonymous? Well, there is no banks that control, let's say, the Bitcoin or the Ethereum or any type of cryptocurrency. And that's an amazing way to keep all transactions, secure. It's like if you're going on, let's say, on the streets and you buy something cash. Let's say you are going to someone who's selling ice cream and you buy an ice cream cash. Well, no one will know besides of the person that sold you the ice cream that you bought the ice cream cash. Well, that you buy an ice cream. But if you go, let's say, and you buy this ice cream with a credit card or with a credit card or a debit card, well, it's gonna leave a trace on your bank statement, and it's gonna say that, oh, you made this transaction that day. But when you're buying with the cryptocurrency, there is no bank statement. There is nothing. It's like paying for something cash, to a seller that you don't know and he doesn't know you. So it's really, really anonymous, and it's really about numbers. You don't know the seller. The seller don't know you. You transfer the money to him. He transfers the goods to you, and there is no middleman. This is the beauty of cryptocurrency, and buying with the use of cryptocurrency. This is why, as I said, it's completely anonymous, and there are ways to retrace transactions, but once again, it's very, very hard to retrace because it's on the blockchain technology. It's not like regular transactions when you have, let's say, with a credit card, you have a bank statement that says, "Oh, that day you went to that store and you bought something." In this case, in the case of using cryptocurrencies, you have a complete anonymity because you have no bank statement. Not only no bank statement, you have absolutely no information from where the transaction went and who sent you the goods or whatever. It's like literally like buying something cash from a seller that doesn't know you and you don't know him. So just imagine it that way. All right. So how it works for those who are interested, how cryptocurrency works. Once again, it's not a cryptocurrency course, but just for you guys to understand how it works. Let's say someone requests a transaction, a buyer or seller requests a transaction. Let's say you request a transaction from the seller. Um, so after that, the request will be broadcasted to a P2P peer-to-peer network that consists of computers, and all those computers, let's call them nodes. After that, this network will complete the transaction, and the blockchain technology is how can I explain it? It's really, let's say, imagine blocks. The way it's built, imagine blocks one after the other, and you can't change, let's say, one block without changing all the blocks before him. So this creates the security of the transaction, and that this could not be hacked. Well, it's very difficult to hack a blockchain technology since it's a new technology, and once again it's very hard to retrace all the transactions because of this, because as I said, it's really, well, you can see it as blocks, but once again it's very complicated to understand. And finally, at the end of all this process, well, transaction is completed. Usually, transactions that involves cryptocurrency will take, well, they are almost instantaneous. They are made in the second. Like, let's say you make the transaction and it takes 1 to 2 seconds to complete the transaction. So once again, it's very secure, and so as I said, there is no, well, there is always a certain risk involved, but in our case, let's say you are staying on the light side and you are buying stuff like television or, let's say, computers or whatever on the deep web. There is no risk for you guys to, well, to have any problems with the cryptocurrency use. The only risk that I know, it's not really associated with buying or selling stuff, is, let's say you buy the cryptocurrency and you keep it. Since it's very volatile, it's not always a good idea to do, because once again the price fluctuates a lot, and it can go really high at the same way that it can go really low. So you can lose or win a lot of money. But once again, it's not a risk that is associated with buying stuffs on the deep web. So right now you know how it works, and you know what's a cryptocurrency. So that completes our course, and see you all in our next class, where we are gonna talk about how to buy cryptocurrency and where to find it.